I love you more than words can tell. I'm forever yours.
My dear, love is here to stay. It's a lasting love. The love we share, it is a lasting love.
Now, Patrick, tell me the story. How exactly did you meet and how did you fall in love with her?
Ah, very interesting. Well, I'd met Claudine, I'd seen her, I should say, on the church scene because our paths crossed during church. Now, my parents, my dad was a pastor and my mom the first lady, so we were PKs, preacher's kids. And so we were everywhere in church. So our paths would cross every now and then. But one day she came to work at my business. She was looking for a year's work experience. My brother had set her up with, to get somewhere to work. So that's when I came in contact with her on a closer basis and got to know her, who she was, saw her characteristics, saw how phenomenal she was. I think every time she came in the office, she brought a sense of assurance.
But Claudine, did you have a clue or did you have a hint that it was actually trying to woo you over?
No, because Patrick explained I was doing a 1 year
Job
intern
experience. Yeah.
placement. I had just come back from living in Europe doing part of my business degree, so I didn't go to work to get a husband. I just wanted to finish my degree. But maybe 4 months into being in the placement, he went off on a family holiday and left me in charge of the business. And it was only when he was calling me every single day from the Caribbean, I thought maybe something could be going on here, because I'm quite capable and you don't really need to be calling me every single day to check how things are going.
You're welcome back, and this is Lasting Love, and I'm talking with Kemi and Seun Faloye, and today we'll be talking about one of the books she wrote, Just a Season. Now, Kemi, you wrote this book, Just a Season.
Yes, I did.
What initiated this?
Just a Season is about the challenges we had before we had our son, fertility challenges. We went through the first almost 6 years of our marriage before Theodore was born. And during that time, I had gone through several emotions, my faith as a Christian, challenges, the strain on the marriage, and even being able to talk about it. And I found out that I think from the part of where I come from, Nigeria, we don't easily talk about fertility issues. And I told we decided that we need to share this. People need to be able to talk, because you get healed, you get help when you talk about it. You can't keep it to yourself. And I think a burden shared is almost half solved. So it was one of the main reasons why we decided that we were going to write the book.
This book. Right. Seun, if I can ask you, what exactly was the situation?
We had a set of miscarriages before we eventually had Theodore. To be precise, Theodore is a product of the 12th pregnancy, because we had a total of 11 miscarriages.
During your 1.5 years of courtship, would you say that you abstained completely from sex?
Yes.
You did?
Yes, we did. Yes, it wasn't. Yes, we did. And the reason why I would say that was possible was because it was a commitment that I had made prior to that time, and it had to do with me loving myself, knowing what I was, and not just going to give myself to any man before I got married. And he also, obviously, he was coming from a different background. He had done, been there, done all that, and all of that. But because of the kind of person that I was, and the fact that when we met, we sat down, we talked, where we're coming from. My experience was completely different from what he had. I was the kind of girl that you call a good girl.
The other time when you were talking, you're talking about maturity. What are the evidences of a person being mature?
I think, first of all, decision making is one of the first sign of maturity. Decision making, the ability to make decisions, because as they say, decision determines destiny. So the kind of decision I'm making today can tell you where I will be tomorrow.